Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1462, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. How many visible cuts are there in the 2014 film Birdman? 16. The Vatican owns a telescope in what U.S. state? Arizona. Who collaborated with Benno Gutenberg to devise a system of measuring the intensity of earthquakes? Charles Richter. What is the name of the woman Mario is attempting to save from the giant ape in the original Donkey Kong? Pauline. What are the four main levels of India's caste system? And Brahmin, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Sudras. Shaving cream is mostly which type of matter? Gas. Shaving cream and other foams are typically made up of 95% gas and 5% liquid. Althea Gibson was a pioneering African-American athlete in what sport? Tennis. What is New York's state bird? Bluebird. What is the more common name for Nares? Nostril. What rapper's younger cousin Michael Francis raps under the stage name 25? 50 Cent. Who was the architect for the Lincoln Memorial? Answer: Henry Bacon. He used stones from several different states in its construction to exemplify the importance of unity. Where is the world's first underwater hotel? Maldives. How long is an African elephant's gestation period? 22 months. At birth, the calves can weigh about 250 pounds and drink up to 3 gallons of their mother's milk per day. What pair of Disney rodents made their debut in the 1943 cartoon Private Pluto? Chip and Dale. In which U.S. state are the Catskill Mountains located? New York. What is the first book in Dan Brown's Robert Langdon series? Angels and Demons. What was the nationality of the first man to conquer the summit of Mount Everest? New Zealander. What popular oblong pastry is made of choux dough, filled with cream and topped with icing? Eclair. Who famously said, "When in doubt, tell the truth." Mark Twain. What type of shark can swim in both freshwater and saltwater? Bull shark. It has developed the ability to move between different water types. People have been attacked by them in fresh or brackish water. Who was the lead singer of the Crickets? Buddy Holly. The American retailer Macy's held its first Thanksgiving Day parade in what year? 1924. The event caught on quickly, evolving into the star-studded show that it is today. Ljubljana is the capital of which country? Slovenia. Where is the heart of a shrimp? Head. In which sport are the terms stale fish and mule kick used? Snowboarding. What does the French fashion term prêt-à-porter translate to in English? Ready to wear. In which U.S. state is the Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad National Monument? Maryland. On Maryland's eastern shore, one will find a national monument and historic park that preserves landscapes important to the life of Harriet Tubman. What color is a great egret? White. In the early 1960s, Marvin Gaye worked as a session drummer for which band? Martha and the Vandellas. What is the name of the first female Hispanic astronaut? Ellen Ochoa. On a standard color wheel, what color is opposite blue? Orange. What is the capital of the Australian state of Tasmania? Hobart. What show begins with the line, "In a time of ancient gods, warlords, and kings"? Xena, Warrior Princess. What empress gave John Paul Jones a Navy job after his American military career ended? Catherine the Great. A soniferous object produces what? Sound. Soniferous animals don't just make sound, it's an especially loud and far-reaching sound. Which European country replaced the lev with the euro? Bulgaria. Which old master signed his paintings with his full Cretan name, Domenikos Theotokopoulos? El Greco. How many senses do humans have? Answer: 9. Neurologists identify at least 9 senses. In some of the 5 basic senses, there are senses within senses, such as heat and pressure. Hunger and thirst are now considered senses. In what 1985 movie did Ally Sheedy play the role of Allison Reynolds? The Breakfast Club. What was the first video game played in space? Tetris. In which ocean would you find the Republic of Seychelles? Indian Ocean. According to the Bible, who was the father of Arphaxad? Shem. Who was the male star of the 1987 film Fatal Attraction? Michael Douglas. How many people dance a pas de deux? 2. What are the cells in the pancreas that secrete insulin? Islets of Langerhans. What 1970s TV show spawned the catchphrase, "Up your nose with a rubber hose"? Welcome back, Cotter. During the American Revolution, who was known as the Swamp Fox? Lincoln Francis Marion. What raconteur and Topkapi star joked that he wanted his tombstone to read, "Keep off the grass"? Peter Ustinov. Which farm animal mates for life? Geese are among the most faithful animals. Once they choose a partner, they mate for life. They even mourn when a partner dies. What year did Toni Braxton release the hit song Unbreak My Heart? 1996. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.